So, how are you when it comes to trusting the process of God's work in your life? Hey friends, it's Pastor Mike from Fellowship Church. Always enjoy connecting with you midweek. Hope you're enjoying a little bit of cooler weather. Hope you appreciated that rain. That question for you again, how are you when it comes to trusting the process of God's work in your life? I want to share a passage with you today, a story from the Old Testament, a man named Elisha, 2 Kings chapter 5. Elisha is a man of God, prophet, healing powers, all that. He encounters a man named Naaman. Now, we pronounce it Naaman. In their day, they would have pronounced it Naaman. Aren't you glad we just say Naaman? Naaman was a man who lived kind of out of the country, and the story begins by telling us that Naaman was a valiant soldier, but he had leprosy. I think it's so cool when the Bible tells us two things about a person right up front. He's this, which sounds really good, but he's also this, because friends, that describes our life as well. We're this, but then sometimes we're this as well, and that's the compromise or the struggle in our life. Naaman was a valiant soldier who had leprosy. Somebody tells him to, hey, go talk to Elisha over there in Israel, because Elisha has healing powers from God. Naaman shows up at Elisha's door, knocks on the door. Elisha answers. Naaman says, hi, my name is Naaman. I'm told that you have some healing powers from God. I'm a pretty important guy, so I'd like for you to heal me. My guess is Naaman was thinking Elisha's going to offer some kind of a priestly blessing, maybe place a hand on him or something, and Naaman will just be healed. In fact, Naaman brings along a pretty sizable offering to give to Elisha. Hey, going to make you rich in the process, buddy. Elisha says, yeah, I do have a plan for you. I want you to go down to the Jordan River, and I want you to dip yourself in the Jordan River 7 times. Now, friends, that might not sound like such a big deal to us, but in that day, at that time of the year, the Jordan River was basically kind of a muddy stream. I mean, it wasn't much to look at. Nobody was taking tourist trips down there. They weren't running kayaks up and down or anything else. The Jordan just wasn't much to look at. So Naaman's response is, man, we got better rivers where I came from, Elisha. This is a crazy idea. I don't like your plan at all. So Naaman leaves, and he's planning on just ignoring Elisha's advice, and his servant says to him, hey, why don't you just follow the man's advice? You never know what God might be up to. Naaman goes down to the Jordan, dips himself in the Jordan 7 times. His leprosy is cured, and he is a changed man. Now, friends, to Naaman, there was that moment when it sounded like really, that's your plan? That's how you want to do this thing? I mean, I'm trying to trust you here, Elisha, but this plan makes no sense to me whatsoever. I don't like your process. Have you ever had a moment in your life where you felt like God wanted to do something? Or maybe there was a time when you felt like you needed God to do something in you or for you, maybe a healing, a change of venue, change of job, something like that. And you feel like maybe God laid out a process by which that could take place, but your thought was, I don't like your process, God. That doesn't fit my time. It doesn't fit the venue. It doesn't fit the process that I had in mind. I thought you were going to work this way, oh God, and now you're telling me that you're going to accomplish this thing, but you're going to work this way instead. I don't like your process. Well, friends, here's one of the lessons we learn as we follow Jesus, as we grow in spiritual maturity, as we continue to trust God more and more. We got to learn to trust the process, because God always knows what He's doing. God knows what He wants to accomplish, and God knows how He wants to accomplish it. That means that there are times in our life when we're going to look at God's process and say, that doesn't make sense to me. What are you doing here, God? I have a better plan in mind. God says, just follow the process. I know the Jordan doesn't look good to you right now, but just follow the process. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Friends, may you trust the process of God. However God might be working in your life right now, may you trust the process of God. He knows what He wants to accomplish, and He knows how to get it done too. Hope you have a wonderful week, friends. Know that we love you. We're praying over you. Hope you're having a great summer so far. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.